what is this called? 202, Quilting in the Hoop, 202. Hello. Hi, everybody. Lauren here from Anita Good Design. Welcome, welcome. You are in the right place at exactly the right time. It is our Tuesday Live. I am so excited to be here. I hope you are as well. As you are joining us, say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from, where you're joining from. New year, new us, 2022. Lots of embroidering, lots of projects. Hopefully some new goals. And 202 Quilting in the Hoop is the perfect way to get you started. So if you are new to us, this is our Tuesday Live Stitch Out, and we have so much fun here. We stitch out some projects. We love to give you some good discounts for shopping. We have some prizes sometimes, which of course always, not even sometimes, we have some prizes. And hopefully we can share some tips and some tricks with you as well to make you a more confident, more successful embroiderer and quilter. So we have a great time. For those of you returning, you know, my old faithfuls, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here again. We love that you carve time out for us. So we have a great month of stitching. So we are stitching for the entire month of January, a different project each week out of 202 Quilting in the Hoop. And that is on sale and discounted for you. It is normally $99. It is on sale for $75 for the month of January. So if you have not gotten your hands on it, you need to immediately, because all of our projects are coming from this curriculum for the month of January. So we had one last week. It was our first one. And then, of course, I'm here with you today. And then we have, I think, 2 or 3 more. I can't remember if there's 5 weeks in January or not. But all of our stitch outs this month on Tuesdays are coming from this curriculum. So you need to get it. You need to get on AnitaGoodDesign.com. You need to take advantage of our discounts. And we have to stitch together. All right. I hope everyone's ready and doing well. I am so excited. Thank you. Thank you. If this is your very first live stitch out, if you've never joined us for a live stitch out and you are right now, just shout yourself out so we know to welcome you into the family. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to get started. I am embroidering today our embroidered border block, and I am stitching the one that says stay positive. We love some punnies here at Anita Good Design. So this is a great option for you dog lovers out there, because it actually doesn't say positive, it says positives, and has little cute paw designs all over it. Now, if you are not a dog lover, and that's okay if you're not, then there are, I think, 10 other designs, 8 other designs to choose from, and those will follow the same technique that I'm using today. So I'm ready to get started. Let's do it. So I already have hooped, and of course, I forgot to shout out my ladies here who are stitching behind the scenes with me, or helping behind the scenes. They're not stitching, but I have Madison here. I have Drea here. They are my lean, mean teammates over here. If you have questions, anything you need to know about this project I'm stitching out, or a sale item, or anything like that, just let us know and we will answer it. And if I don't answer it verbally for you, then Drea is on the keyboard answering questions, okay? So let's get going. Now, I have my hooped already with no-show mesh stabilizer, and we are doing step number 1, which is our squaring stitch. We always start with our squaring stitch here at Anita Good Design with our quilt blocks. This is going to show us exactly where our block will be placed, where all of our fabrics are going to be placed, and will be the focal point of this. All right, so our squaring stitch, here we go. Now at home, I always like to remind everybody this. I am using a thread color that is a little bit darker than I would normally use, okay, so that it's easier to the eye at home for you to see. Now, after my squaring stitch, I will take my batting and I will place my batting on top, covering all sides of that squaring stitch. and I will then run my next step. This is my tacking stitch, so it will tack the batting in place for you. Now, just some fun facts. If you are somebody who finds, watching your machine very relaxing like I do, sometimes I find it very entrancing, our placement stitches will run around one time, and then our tacking stitch to achieve that really nice tight tack down will go around one time and then back the same path. And that will hold that fabric or materials down in place nice and tight for you. Now, something that's really nice about 202 Quilting in the Hoop, this is the second edition of our quilting curriculum that we have released. 201 was the very original quilting collection that we came out with. And what we did with this one is a little bit different. We started with some basic quilting techniques and designs and ideas. And then what we've done is we walk you through mastering these designs, and then we then show you how you can take simple quilt blocks and turn them into projects. So it's something a little different, very, very fun. Now, can you take these quilt blocks and turn them into quilts still? Of course you can. But at Anita, we are always trying to teach you something different, something new, and that is what this curriculum is all about. On top of the fact, in my opinion, the designs in this curriculum are adorable. Like these bordered quilt blocks have some cute, really, like as I always say, punny sayings on them. They're very entertaining, very cute, very fun. All right, so all I did right here was I just trimmed all of my batting tight to that tack down line. You want to make sure that you get that nice tight trim because it will ensure that you do not have any batting in your seam allowance once it comes time to putting your blocks together, which is very, very important. So that's what's great with our tack down stitches is not only does it show you where to trim to, but it also shows you where to get rid of any materials out of your seam allowance. All right, so let's put this back in. Any questions so far, Drea? No, very quiet today. We need more coffee. After this, I'll have my afternoon cup, so I understand. All right, so the next thing we'll do is run our placement stitch for our fabric, our base fabric. I have this lovely kind of corally color that I'm going to use. Now, something else that's really interesting, or just something not interesting, something to keep in mind when you're stitching this project is we have included folded fabric borders on this project, which means you do not need to leave a seam allowance. Your seam allowance is going to come from those folded fabric borders, which is a little different, but it makes it really nice. So you're going to place your base fabric after your placement stitch. Okay, and then it's going to tack it down in place for you. So let's tack that down. And then we are actually going to then trim out again all of the excess fabric here because you wouldn't want a base fabric and then folded fabric borders. That would add a ton of bulk to your seams, and then it will make it just more challenging to get your block pieces together, and then the hand of the quilt might be a little bit off with all that fabric in there as well. Now, of course, I have pressed my fabrics, so they're laying pretty flat and staying still for me, which is why I'm not using tape. But of course, you can always use your favorite embroidery tape to get that fabric to stay in place for you as well. Now, for those of you joining us today, I'm assuming or hoping most of you already have purchased the 202 new curriculum and you've been looking at it or embroidering some of these great projects. Please let me know or let us know and share with your friends which of these projects have been your favorite thus far, because there's some really cool, cute ones in here. And then all I'm doing here is just trimming out tight to that tack down line. So you just bear with me, but let us know, share with your friends so they know what your favorite new project is in the 202 curriculum. All right, we love, love, love this curriculum. We had a lot of fun making it, And, you know, when we go and talk to our customers, that's always everybody's, you know, favorite question. Lauren, tell me, what's your next curriculum? What are you all working on? And 202 is it. It's been a minute since we've done a complete quilting focus curriculum. So we are just really excited to have released this one. All right. Trimming away here. All right, and of course, too, if you are wondering where I'm following these directions from, I am using my numbered steps on page 50 for my design. All right, page 50 on my design. Those are my numbered steps. That is always my preferred way of reading our directions. We do have those pictured steps as well for you, but the numbered steps are going to give you every single piece of information that you need. Do we have some fan favorites there, Drea? You all are quiet. Okay, here we go. Now, our very next step is the stippling. All right, so for my project, what we typically recommend is that your stippling is matching your base fabric. So it is stitching. Of course, it's going to be a little bit just difficult for you all to see here, but it is it's being stitched. So our stippling is going. All right, while my stippling is stitching out here, and hopefully yours is too, I'm going to announce our flash sale item. Now this, oh, I love this collection. It is called Anita's Express Seasonal Welcome Signs. And I love these because it is a collection of seasonal signs that you can make. You can hang them in your house. You can hang them on your door. You can gift them. Like, how cute is this to give somebody a new design every time you see them, or, you know, like a birthday gift every year, and they'll have a total set. This one says celebrate, so we made it a little bit more bright, party focused, but it could be very sophisticated in black, white, and gold as well. This one is Happy Mother's Day. How beautiful is this one? Of course, you can hang it if you are a mother yourself, or give it to a mother figure. I have another one to show you. This is Happy Fall, y'all. We use fall colors. So it is a set of designs, something for every kind of season to celebrate. They're fairly easy to make in the hoop. We have a front and a back. You can add a ribbon if you'd like. Whatever you want to hang these, you don't have to even hang them. They're beautiful framed. But these are 50% off until the 16th. So these are normally a $30 collection, and I'm just showing you a few of them. But these are going to only be $15. They're 50% off. So again, Anita's Express seasonal welcome signs. These, for those of you that are all access members or past members, these were originally released March of 2018. So if you are a club member at that time, you have these already. Don't buy them twice. I always laugh and joke. If you like it one time, you'll buy it twice. So reference that list. Reference your all access collection. So March of 2018. That's when they were originally released. Okay. Lots and lots of good stuff happening here at Anita Good Design. We thank you all for joining us this new year, new us, right? Everybody's doing their resolutions. We're trying something new. So hopefully 202 is new for some of you, right? And again, 202, $75 until the end of the month, because we will be stitching all of our projects from this tutorial, from this curriculum. So you definitely want to get your hands on it. If you are new to us and a friend has kind of directed you over, my name is Lauren. I have worked at Anita Good Design. I am heading on 6 years. Holy moly's, time flies when you're having fun. And I have had many different positions here at Anita Good Design. I've worn a lot of different hats. I started off really not knowing anything about embroidering or quilting, And then I was hired, I went through our training process, and now I'm a quilter and embroiderer, and I love it, and I'm addicted. So in the very beginning, I was stitching out all of our samples and all of our pieces, and I have just kind of moved around. So now I get to be in front of camera, which is always fun. Always fun. I love being able to meet you all and talk with you all as well. So thank you so much for being here. All right, our stippling is almost done. It's looking beautiful. This is our quilting stitches done right in the hoop for us. All right, now my next step here is our paw print. So I am going to use like this chocolate brown for my little paw print. I know a lot of our customers have fur babies at home that they love, whether they're dogs or kitties or bunnies, everything else in between. I travel a lot for work, so I have no fur babies. I have plant babies. They're green. And then they turn brown if I forget to water them, which is why I don't have any fur babies. Oh, we have 2 questions. Ooh, somebody just said, how about the Bills? Yes, I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan, born and raised. Yes, thank you, thank you.
And question 2.
Yes.
When do you know when to use the iron-on stuff on the back of your material?
Okay, great question. So we had somebody ask about using, I'm going to quote your term, the iron-on stuff, which is a great word. Sometimes we say that too. It is our fusible backing. Our rule of thumb, whether or not we want to use fusible backing on the back of our fabric, is how many stitches we have. And that's typically what we go by. So usually we use about, for every 40,000 stitches, we use 1 layer of the fusible iron-on backing. Okay, if something's super stitch intensive, like you might get something that has upwards of 80,000 or 100,000 stitches in a design, we might use multiple layers. So we would just iron it on one direction, quarter turn the block, and then iron it on in another direction. And that enables your material to have a lot of strength to it. So I love this question. Now, if you are using sensitive or what I like to call challenging fabric, even if there's not a lot of stitches, you may still want to use the fusible backing. So it really just kind of depends. But the rule of thumb is about 1 piece of backing for every 40,000 stitches. So I hope that helps you. Yes, we love using fusible backing here at Anita Good Design too. It really just keeps your fabric kind of crisp and like think about it this way. I always try to explain your stabilizer that you put helps to stabilize your stitches, your threads, but you need something at times that helps to stabilize your fabric, and that's what your fusible backing is really for. So sometimes we have people, you know, I know sometimes as a trick, you all will layer pieces of stabilizer, but that really helps more the threads. So it does help at times, we do that too, but if we really want our fabric to lay clean and taut, we add that fusible backing. Love it, look it, clearly I'm very passionate about it. I could talk about it for days over here. Great question. I'm sorry? Oh, you're welcome very much. Any other questions, please throw them my way. Do I know how many designs are in 202? Do I know how many designs are in 202? I'm going to guess. I'm going to have my people figure that out, and then I will share with you. I think somewhere between 50 and 100, but I know that varies. There's a big amount of differentiation in there. Now, something I will tell you about 202 that's fantastic, especially if you are somebody that has restrictions from a smaller hoop, is our quilt blocks do come in multiple sizes. It's typically our mix and match sizing, which means each design will usually come in about 5 or 6 different sizes. So the smallest being a 5x5 block all the way up to a 10x10 block for those big hula hoops. So if you do have some hoop restrictions, do know that more than likely it should work for your hoop. Okay. All right, as this is stitching, so I'm stitching my positive, and this is some very beautiful but very thick satin stitching, so it's going to take a minute. So I think it's about time for me to give away a prize. So I'm gonna have you all type for me 2022, because it's a new year and we're trying some new techniques. So 2022 is your buzzword. You just need to type it one time. And what we will do is pick a winner at random to go home today with a $20 digital gift card. All right, so go ahead and start typing your 2022. And we will give everybody some time to get that in. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Lots of people are so excited. I know, we love a good prize, and we have some good stuff coming out here at Anita Good Design. We have some great new collections. We have some beautiful, beautiful designs, some quilts coming out. We just released, if you all have not seen, we have released some new sewing single designs. These are single designs. We're not selling them in packs, we're selling them individually. And you go to the sewing single section of our website and you can just buy whatever design that you like. You can buy multiple designs if you want, but we just released some gnomes, and I know you all love the gnomes. Ah, more puns. Puns for days here at Anita Good Design. So yes, we just released some brand new sewing singles. If you have not been to the website to check them out in a minute, definitely head there. We have some really cute gnomes, some garden gnomes designs, and lots of other like very just random, wonderful designs for you to pick. And that's what's great about sewing singles is you can find just the design that you're looking for and snag that one up fairly inexpensively. I believe they run anywhere from $1.95 up to $3.95, right, Drea? Do I have that pricing right? $1.95 up to $3.95. So fairly inexpensive, and you can just get one design that you're looking for. Now, something else that we've just released is our a la carte. Now, this is brand spanking new, and what we have done is, for those of you, especially those of you that have been around for a really long time, you know our large collections. We have premiums, premium pluses, special editions, huge collections with tons and tons of different designs, different projects, large, like anywhere from like 100 designs up to 300, 400 designs in one collection. And they are at a bit of a higher price point for purchasing. So what we've done is some of those, we have gone back and we've broken up the collections. And you can now go to the website and you can go to those collections and you're able to purchase specific projects out of those, and you're not without having to buy the entire collection. So it's called a la carte. When you go to our collections or you go to the website, look for our a la carte section, and we will be sporadically doing this as we have time to kind of go back through our larger collections and break those up. But again, it's at a lower price point. So like our premium pluses are our largest collections. Those are typically $250 for the whole collection. What we've done is we've broken down some of those sections, and you might be able to buy a project collection for $34. So $10, $20, so it's really worth taking a peek at too. Any new questions, Drea? Woo, loving the sewing singles. They are really cute, yes. 2022s, okay, do we have our winner? All right, Joan McMullen, J-O-A-N, Joan McMullen. You are our winner. Congratulations, Miss Joan. So what we need you to do is email our customer experience team. They are wonderful. They will help you, and we will get that gift card to you so you can go pick up your 202 if you don't have it yet, or our flash sale, our seasonal welcome signs that are typically $30 on sale for $15. So Miss Joan, you will be able to pick up your welcome signs and have $5 left to go towards something else. All right, look at this. Our positive is still stitching. All right, here we go. This is the bulk of the stitching part, is just this. So very, very beautiful. These satin stitches are coming in. Again, if you don't know the story of Anita Good Design, I'm hoping we have some new friends here so that we are able to share some new information. But if you did not know, Anita Good Design was named after our owner and founder, Stephen Wilson. He named the company after his grandmother, Anita. And then we love our play on words here. So Good Design is just that. Okay, so her name, grandmother's name was Anita. And then he liked the idea of saying Anita Good Design, like I need a good design. So that is where the name of our company comes from. We are in our 17th year of business. And it has been incredible. And as I mentioned earlier, I've been here for 6 years, and our growth has been just faster and more amazing than we can imagine. And I do always like to share with people, too, that even though we seem like we're everywhere and we're doing these big things, and we are a small local business in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are about 40 employees. So we really are a small business. We just work really hard. And everybody's very passionate about our customers and our products. So we have an amazing crew that works for us. All of our designs start off authentically and one of a kind. We have artists that draw for us, so by hand, either just by hand drawing or on the computer drawing. They create all of our designs for us from our artists. It goes to our digitizers. We do have a team of digitizers who hand digitize every single stitch, and then it goes and passes on to our creative team. They are picking out colors and fabrics. They test all of the designs. They stitch everything out, create our samples. It goes to our tutorials, and there we are taking step-by-step pictures. We create all of our directions ourselves in-house, so we type all of that out as well. Then it goes over to our graphics team. They are creating our book, the look of our designs. And then from there, it goes out. It goes out from there. So we've created our book, we've created our designs. And then, of course, there's a million other people involved. We have our warehouse team who make sure that everything gets out to our customers. We have a video team, and we make sure that we are able to get in front of the camera for you all as well. We have our admins and everything, customer experience. They're there to help you if you have any questions. Again, I have the best job. We work with the most amazing people. So that's why our designs are just the best. And I'm allowed to brag up on them because I see the process, and we work hard to bring you something wonderful, really. All right. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Sometimes I feel like I'm on here so often, I never know if I repeat myself, but clearly we have some new people here who have not heard our story. Our most recent venture is the camera, and I say the camera, but it's social media. It's getting in front of you all. This is the newest team here at Anita Good Design. And again, my position's kind of moved, but I work very closely with Kaylin, who you will never see on camera because she does not like to be in front of camera. She is behind scenes, but she is our videographer and producer and helps with everything. She's laughing right now. She's in the back of the room because she knows she will never be in front of camera, but she should. But yeah, so we have really expanded. So if you're on YouTube now, but if you do not know, YouTube is where majority of everything we film and shoot will stay and live. So you want to make sure that you sign up for our YouTube station. You do want to make sure when you are watching any video from us, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube, that you comment on it, you hit that thumbs up, and then you share those. So anytime you do that with any video of ours, whether it's something like this that's live or it's something that you just are perusing through on social media, anytime you click it, you give it a thumbs up or you share it, it really immensely helps us. Who knows how social media works? It's like the iCloud to me. I don't get it, but somewhere in the universe, and we got to use these things. So it just enables us to continue to make this content for you all, which we love. So it's been really fun. Since traveling is not as easy as it once was, we love the ability to be able to come into your homes, still stitch with you, hopefully still teach you something wonderful, have some laughs, of course. All right, as this is finishing up, let's do one more prize. So for this one, let's do 202, because this is quilting 202, okay? Very similar to 2022, but not the same. So 202. You're going to stitch that or type that for me. We will enter you into a giveaway for a $20 gift card. Let's do this. And our positive is almost done stitching. Love it, love it, love it. Lots of people. Here they come. 202, 202. This is already looking cute. I love these colors too. I'm here for it, even though I picked them. I mean, I should like them. All right. Wonderful. Okay, so as you type your 202, we're going to pick our winner in just one moment. The first thing I'm going to run, it's my very first border. Okay, this is going next is my border. So the first one is a placement stitch, and our borders will be 3 steps. It's our folded fabric technique. So this is our placement stitch. It's going to show us where we're placing our first border. It's on the left-hand side. And I think 30 more seconds and we're going to pick our winner. Okay, now I do not have a directional fabric here, but if you did, you would want to make sure that you put your right side down. And I'm using just this line. Here, let me see if I can. Let's see here. Are you able to zoom? Okay. We're going to zoom because this is an important part, I know, especially if you've never done folded fabric borders before. This is why I have a team of amazing people with me. Okay, so this is, there we go. This is my border, okay? That's my placement stitch. This line here is where I'm going to slightly overlap my fabric. So don't move yet, Madison, okay? I'm going to place this so you can kind of see where it is. So you can see where my border is, okay, my placement stitch, and I'm placing it just a little bit over that. And then what it's going to do, my next step is going to tack this down in place. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and tack it. All right, while we're tacking, do we have a winner? Okay. L. Faber, Miss L. Faber, you are the winner of our gift card. All right, so if you will just email our customer experience team, we will be sure to get that to you, okay? All right, so you're gonna see this. Now my borders are a little bit longer than they need to be. Yours do not need to be that long. I can't lie, I quickly pulled my fabrics together for this. Okay, so now you can see, okay, where this tacked it down. So now my border fabric is attached. I'm just going to yank on it so you can see it is attached, okay? So now all I'm going to do is pull my border over and then give it a nice taut finger crease. And then the third step within that is a tack down stitch. Now I'm going to do this much nicer so it's tight without any flimsies there. Now I do always recommend when you do your folded fabric borders, you want the fabric nice and tight, nice and flat. So you're going to either want to use tape or a little 505 spray to get that nice and taut. We don't like bubbles and flimsy borders, all right? Now, the other thing you need to keep in mind when you cut your borders is you need to make sure you have that 1/2 inch seam allowance extra. So whatever it is your border is of your batting, you need that 1/2 inch extra. That's really important. You need that seam allowance when it comes time to putting your blocks together. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull my border fabric nice and taut, give it that nice tight finger crease we talked about. I am going to show you my best practice use here, and I'm going to put a little piece of tape on it. Sometimes, if you all have stitched with me before, you know I'm really bad about following my own directions sometimes. But in this case, I'm going to make sure that I am leading by example over here. All right, any questions on folded fabric borders or anything, Drea? They're okay? All right, so we're tacking this down. Okay. Now, the same 3 steps are going to happen repetitively. So I'm going to continue on. I just attached my left-hand border. I'm going to attach my right-hand border, and then I'm going to show you something that you have to do in between the 2, okay? Or after the 2, before we do our tops and our bottoms. All right. Now, if you did not know, if you are a dog lover, we have just released a really wonderful collection of realistic dogs. Was that in January's or was that in December's? January. So for the January collection. So if you're an all access member, you just got this. But we had some beautiful, beautiful realistic dogs that we just released. And it is a collection. Again, I'm not a dog owner right now, but those puppies are, those dogs, they're not puppies, but they're just beautiful because they are so realistic. They did a wonderful, wonderful job with that collection, so it's worth taking a peek at for sure. All right. Now again, if you're using a patterned fabric, you want to make sure that when you place your border, you place it right side down, because when you do your fold over like I'm doing right now, is if I had a pattern design, it would be showing now. So you just want to keep that in mind. And we've all done it before. That's why I'm stressing it. Yes. Sometimes we learn the hard way. And that's what's nice about stitching at home by yourself and not on live TV, is that if you make that error, nobody's really there to know. But if I make an error, you all know. And I have to just fess up. I can't even lie past it. All right. So now I have my left border on and my right border on. And this is a very, very important step that you all cannot forget, okay? So now I have my left and my right borders. Before I move on to my top and bottom borders, what I need to do is trim off my ends of my borders. And I'm going to tell you why as I trim them. This is really, really important because your placement stitches are going to come, and with that excess fabric hanging on the tops and the bottoms, there's an opportunity for the foot of your machine to get stuck and get caught on the lip of some of that excess fabric. And you know Murphy's Law. It says if it can happen, it will happen, which means it does happen. So you would not want that foot to get caught up in your fabric. It has happened to me before. It has happened at events before when people forget to trim off that fabric, and it turns into a mess. It really does, because the foot gets caught. Sometimes it yanks the entire design out of the hoop. It can break your needle. So you can see here, I just trimmed the tops and the bottoms over here. Now I left my seam allowance. That you don't have to worry about cutting off. Let me pull it up. So my seam allowance is over here. You're not cutting off over here. Remember, you need that 1/2 inch seam allowance. Just the tops and the bottoms. And now what we're going to do is add my top and bottom borders and not worry about that machine getting caught in that excess fabric. All right, so that is an important step in there. I do know that we include that in our step-by-step photos. We do include that little tip and trick for you. So, oh, look, we make all the mistakes for you. We make the mistakes to share with you what mistakes not to make. All right, so now it's my top border. Okay, get this over here. So again, 202 quilting in the hoop. This is showing you how to complete our most basic quilting designs and then how to take those designs and turn them into really cute projects. I know my coworker Melissa was on live last week, and she showed you all how to take a quilt block and turn it into a scissor holder. So, which is a great, very useful project. because you know we're always losing our scissors. They're like our glasses. How many of you have your reading glasses and you put them up in your hair and you're always looking for your glasses, right? Same thing with our scissors. We trim, 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 put our scissors down, and then we can never find them. Probably because we can't find our glasses. All right. Let's fold this up. So again, our folded fabric borders, same 3 steps repetitively. So usually by the time you do your first block with folded fabric borders, since you've done it 4 times by the time you finish it, you usually have it down by then. Oh, let me see. We may just need to rethread my machine over here. It is looking not happy. Okay. Here we go. You like the project? Fantastic. Oh, Miss Martha. Hello, hello. We love our Miss Martha. For those of you who have never chatted with Miss Martha before, if I can say it, she works for us as part of our customer experience team. She is our know-all lady. If there is something that we don't know or you don't know, Martha knows it. So she is awesome, and we are so lucky to have her. There we go. All right, so now we have our top border, and we just have to do our bottom border, and we have a couple more decorative designs, and we are good to go. Now, our next placement stitch. All right, so what are you all working on right now? Share with us. What are you working on from Anita Good Design, or what's on your to-do list from us, something that you're really excited about? Let us all know what you're working on. We know you all keep busy. Okay. You all love Martha, I know. Everybody's worked with Martha before. She's amazing. The things she knows. She does a lot of stitching, lots of creations. Now, the other thing that I wanted to remind you all is, besides the fact that you need to stay tuned with our YouTube page, you need to make sure you're signed up and get our alerts, because that's where we post all of our videos there. And this will stay there too, so if you have to leave early or you came in late or you want to restitch with me again, you can do that, because these all live on our YouTube page. But what I was going to tell you is, whenever you finish projects from us, it can be a new project, it could be an old project, it can be a project that you used our designs combined with somebody else's designs. That's fine, okay? Just don't send us projects of just somebody else's designs. Anita Good Design needs to be in there. But send us a picture. You can please email us at Customer Experience. Just let us know what collection it came from, or you can always send it through social media as well. We love to repost pictures of the projects that our customers use from Anita Good Design. It looks beautiful. Now, and I will also say this. Now, we give you an idea with fabric colors and thread colors. So we like to help you all with that stuff, but that does not mean your project needs to look exactly like ours. And I hear sometimes people will say to me, oh, well, I didn't want to show you this because we use different fabrics and colors. We love that here, and that gives inspiration to everybody else as well. It shows people it doesn't have to look exactly like ours. So don't be shy. When you finish a project from us, no matter how little, how big it is, you send us a picture of it. And if you want us just to see it and not post it, just include that in your email. But if you don't mind us posting it, we'll share it on social media. Yes, Drea. Oh, you set an alarm for YouTube. Yes, if you set an alarm on the YouTube page, it will alert you every time we post something brand new. you'll get a little alert, and then you know to come check us out because we posted something new, and we're making all kinds of videos now. We do tips and tricks. We do all different things. Yes, Drea? Ooh, Spring 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the rodeo collection. I love that one. The new Hawaiian quilt. That's a good one. Wow, birds and flowers. Oh my gosh, you guys are all very busy. I love it. I love it. So not only do we have our Tuesday live stitch outs with our flash sale items, but again, we have our Throwback Thursdays. Every Thursday, we announce a new collection. That it's not a new collection. We announce an oldie but goodie, hence the Throwback Thursday. But we announce basically a sale on a collection that we love or that you all love. Maybe something that is older and we forgot about it, but it was a fan favorite. Sometimes we re-stitch our Throwback Thursdays too, because what we have found is that as perfect as we are here at Anita Good Designs, sometimes our color and fabric choices way back when are not as appealing. So sometimes what we do is we take a collection that we know you all will love or we love, but it just didn't translate in the original fabrics and colors. So sometimes we restitch them, give you new ideas. So Thursdays is our Throwback Thursdays. And then in the beginning of the month, we always either announce the new large release that's coming out, or we feature one of our fan favorites large releases, and that's always on sale too. So just to let you know when to tune in, and then as always, sign up for our emails. Lots of good information comes through on our emails too. Ooh, I'm loving this quilt block. This really is so cute. And next week, do we know what's next week's live stitch up, Madison? All right, we're gonna find it out to make sure that we know. I would love for you all to bring a friend with you, even if it's virtually. If you're online at your home and they're online at their home, it can still be so fun. So please spread the news. Oh, Drea is stitching the live next week and creating the pot holder. So you don't want to miss that. Again, it's all based out of making a quilt block. And then we show you how to take that quilt block and turn it into a pot holder. Something that we all need. Something that we all need, yes. All right, so our stay is stitching over here. I think this is a perfect time for us to give away another gift card. Listen, Christmas might be over with, but I am Santa. All right, and I have to fix my bobbin here. So let's say the word paw, P-A-W, since we are stitching out a positive design. We love when our bobbin thread comes out and our machine doesn't alert us. That's my favorite. I don't know how you all feel about that at home. Okay. Ooh, lots of paws. Which one? Oh, yep. Oh. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this works. Oh, I see a lot of paws. We're positive we're gonna win. All right, do we have a winner? Okay.
Their username is Raccoon Benedict.
Okay, Raccoon Benedict. You are our winner. Now, Mr. or Mrs. Raccoon, okay, I'm guessing that's just your screen name, but you can email us and just let us know that you are the winner of the $20 gift card. Congratulations. Lots and lots of good things over here. Lots of good things to come. Now, just to review, because once we finish this stay, there's really not much more to happen, okay? But just to review today, we have our Anita's Express seasonal welcome signs, and this is just a couple out of the collection. I tried to pick a variety. So we have our Mother's Day in there, we have a generic Celebrate, we have Happy Fall, y'all. There's something for Easter. I know there's one for Christmas. There's a winter one that is perfect right now. Word is, the weatherman's saying we're supposed to get some snow here in Charlotte this weekend, which if you do not live in the South, that's a big deal. Okay, we don't get snow at all often. Madison just looked at me crazy because she clearly has not checked the weather, but it is supposed to snow this weekend here in Charlotte, and we're really excited about it. I will miss it because I will be in Buffalo attending Buffalo Bills football game where it's going to be 4 degrees. So, eek. Hopefully I don't come back like a snow woman. Next time you see me, I'll be thawing out. It'll be icy, but well worth it if we win. This is just looking so cute. Oh, Miss Margie, we assumed you were not a raccoon. Okay, Miss Margie. I love it. We do. Miss Margie, if your grandson likes raccoons too, we have lots of raccoon designs here at Anita Good Design. All right, so now we are just stitching out our little paws that are coming on our borders. It's something else that's great about this collection. If you're somebody who loves the way embroidery looks on the folded fabric borders, because that doesn't come all the time, this collection, they all have a little design, embroidery design, that is on top of the borders, and it has something relative to do with whatever the saying is. So this one has stay positive, so it has little paws. One says toucan do it, has little toucans on it. Snailed it, has little snails. Believe in yourself, it has little florals and bees, so lots of cute things. This collection is really, really adorable and gives you a good chance to practice how to complete your quilt blocks and a folded fabric technique too. Ugh, everything will be okay, and it's a whale tail. I love it. How cute is that? So we are wrapping up. This is our last step. What I'm doing is cleaning off my little area here because I will trim out this block to show you the finished product. If you have any last minute questions, now is the time. We have about a minute left just on stitching, not on the video, but I will answer any questions that you may have. Anita's Express seasonal welcome signs was originally released March of 2018. 202 quilting in the hoop is $75 right now, normally $99, so we're giving you a pretty good discount on that one. You get that $25 off, and that is until the end of the month, just as a reminder, because we will be stitching projects out of this curriculum all month long. And I will tell you that we have something new coming out for the February live stitch outs. I wasn't supposed to say it, but I can't keep secrets well. So stay tuned. Make sure you are connected with our email and some form of our social media because we have some news. We're going to do something a little bit different coming out soon for our live stitch outs. So new designs. So we're really excited about that. But I can't tell you anything else. My lips are zipped, but I've already let the cat out of the bag. Okay. Back to our stitching. I'm gonna guess, let's see, we have 2,000. I think I have enough time to do one more giveaway. One more giveaway, all right? Let's do one more quick one. And this is going to be just an emoji. I don't care which one you wanna put up there, just put an emoji up there. A smiley face, a thumbs up, no frowny faces, no angry faces. So it's gotta be a happy, something happy. Okay, so you put an emoji up there, and I'm going to pick a winner before these paws are done. All right. Yes, 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 yes. You all have been so fun. I really, really, as always, I say this every time I come on and do a live stitch out with you. I really thoroughly enjoy it. There we go. Oh, look at our cute little emojis. Yes, see you guys. Little unicorn, I think. Cute, cute. I love it. We need to talk to Apple. We need to get a little sewing machine emoji. I don't think there is one, is there? No. My social media friend Madison over here said no. She's young, she knows all the things. This old lady, I don't know anything anymore. Technology is changing so rapidly. I'm gonna give you a little extra long to get your emojis in because I'm still on the 3rd border, not yet the 4th border. So you get those in. I'm also really enjoying looking at these that you're putting up there. So cute. Little party hat, I like that one. We do have the best customers here at Anita Good Design. We're very lucky to have you all. You keep us working hard, you keep us entertained, you support us. We do love all the positivity and support that you all put out there for us. We love that you share our information and that you share our designs, you know, how to get our designs with your friends. You always send them to our website, anitagooddesign.com. Of course, your local dealer as well. But we really do love and appreciate you, and it's the positivity and that support that keeps us going. We work really, really hard to try and bring you the absolute very, very top-notch and best designs out there. So thank you, thank you. We can't thank you enough because if you were not there, we couldn't be here. So we're pretty lucky. All right, do we have an emoji winner? Nancy Rash, you are the winner of our last gift card today, Miss Nancy. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Just email us at customerexperience@anita-gooddesign.com and they will help you get your gift card. Please always remember, if you are emailing us with any questions, any needs, anytime, to make sure you include that hyphen in Anita Good Design. If you forget that, we will not receive your email and then you think we're ignoring you. I promise you we're not. We love to answer your questions. We love to help you all. We are a Monday through Friday company, so please know that if you email us on Friday evening, you may not hear from us again until Monday. All right, and for my West Coast time zone friends, just know you have to try and get your emails in earlier in the day so we can get back to you before closing time. Because once in a while, we're allowed to leave this roof and go home and sleep. Oh, not often. You all need us. Okay, we are wrapping up here. These bean stitches for these paws are just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have all different types of stitch work on this one. We have some bean stitches. We have some satin stitches. Oh, just wonderful. All right, it's going to sing to me. Ding, ding, ding. There it is. All right, so let me take this out of my hoop. I will show you here, and then I'll cut it, and I will have Madison do a zoom, zoom. All right, so let's trim this out here so that you all can see it. Now, of course, we always recommend trimming to that 1/2 inch seam allowance. If you have been putting blocks together and you are comfortable, you of course can trim down to 1/4 of an inch as well. Just if you're just more of a beginner, or it just takes you a little bit longer to get those blocks together, the 1/2 inch is always a nice amount. Okay, one more. And then I will show you my beautiful block. And if you stitched with me, make sure you send us a picture of your block today. Okay, oh, there we go. Well, it needs a little cleanup, but I'll do that after. But look how cute this is. Stay positive. Adorbs. Everybody needs this. Anybody with a fur baby needs this. And I know lots of your friends have it. So have dogs. So make sure. And really, I guess the paw part could be for a cat, right? Do cats have paws? They do have paws. Look at, I'm telling you, I have plants at home. I don't know. Do cats have paws? So your kitty could have one. Your kitty could have one too. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed our live stitch out today. Please join us next Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be stitching out a pot holder with Drea. She will have a flash sale item for you as well that you don't want to miss. So we are really excited. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening or afternoon. Stay warm if it's cold. Stay cool if it's hot. And